Or we just have a meds or we jam a jam. Or we just have a meds or we jam a jam. So, remember what I said in the little one before about you don't love anything unless you're willing to suffer for it. I might be a hypocrite, you know. Simply because I did even use the example of coming from a hip hop background and them something there, and it's like I've seen a lot of independent artists and a lot of label representatives and people in the industry, and them tell you even Russ, because Russ is the most prominent figure when it comes to talking about how the music industry work, and even T-Pain of late him do a lot of podcasts and hear him talking about the reality of the music industry. Yeah, now watch this. I apologize. So, basically what they're saying is, if you're not hungry, if you're not driven, and you're not really push, and you have to be willing to do what others are not willing to do. Same thing as business, right? You have to be willing for take certain risk and take certain chance and set yourself, like OT the Real, by example. He used to walk around to the people in the street and to malls, and him just start rapping to people. Just rapping. I mean, I don't even know how he managed to, like, get people to. I don't know if he's like, yo, like, I'm working on being like, I'm trying to make it in the industry, but I want to know what you think about it, and then, him probably just give them some, give them some bars and whatever. Maybe that's what he did. I don't know. But you have to be willing to do those type of things, like willing to look foolish, like willing to throw your pride to the side and say, yo, I don't have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. So what am I gonna do? The most I can do is make them tell me whether it's a flop or them like the bars. You see me? So lately I've done a few experimenting with even my music thing, but it you have to be in a good space. And when I say good space, good creative space, it don't mean it have to be from a positive standpoint, but you have to be frustrated enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna do something about it. That's the whole point of frustration. Without frustration, you need to be frustrated so that you can make changes in your life. That's why the bills them have to pile up on you. That's why you have to go through certain stress and certain rejection. Because guess what? The author of Harry Potter, if she shop her around to about over 300 and maybe 300 and some places, and about, let us say it's 325, 324 of them said them don't want to see that book there. You ever face that amount of rejection in your life? Hey, hey, me go on the dance right now, and me ask one woman for bubble, You see, if she and she alone tell me no, yeah, mama, done for the night. You have to be willing. Hold on there. Now wait. Yeah, you have to be willing to face the little rejection them. You have to be willing, man. You have to be willing to take the little embarrassment. You have to be willing to take, not just rejection, but even, you have to suffer for it. You have to, and it's, you know why that's crazy? Because what you need to do to be successful in the music industry is the same kind of energy you need to be successful in your relationship. If you're not willing to go all out for your partner, you don't need them. Give them back. Yeah, man, give them back to whoever deserve them. You don't deserve them. You don't deserve that person. Because you're not willing to do anything to make that person comfortable in horrible times. Because guess what? It now got always nice. It now got always sweet. Anybody who pursue anything, anybody who has ever done anything great, knows say it wasn't always nice. It wasn't always fun. It wasn't always fun. A whole heap of people sleep on a train or sleep at airport and sleep at all kind of place, you know. Sleep in them vehicle and record music in them vehicle, you know. You understand me? You have to take whole heap of embarrassment and whole heap of rejection. You have to take that. That's part. Failure is a part of the thing. Struggle is a part of the thing. Suffering is part of the thing. Yeah. You can't be great without it. You cannot be great without it. You can't be great without it. Yeah. Hopefully my phone not drop. Yeah, so you have to face a little, you know, you have to take a little disgrace. You have to take that. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to learn how to be a little bit uncomfortable. You know, because without that, you will not be inspired. You know, even Sebastian Engels himself, him say, if we were required to change on our own, we wouldn't do it. You understand? Things have to go wrong. Things have to go horrendously wrong. Your world have to fall apart in order for you to build it up back. Yeah. Yeah. Believe it or not. It sounds crazy, but yeah. You know. Whoa, watch out. You see that? You see that? A stylist. Yeah, fine. Yeah, where was I again? What would I say to you? You have to face it. Face the little flap them. Comedians always talk about bombing on stage. Now, I have bored people before. I've been on stage and people are like, eh. I've had that. I've never been like, you know, bored. I've had people like, sometimes being bored is probably better. Because at least that's a reaction. You ever had that entire crowd of people just look when you're like, yeah. But you know what's funny about that? When you develop that sense of, not even confidence, not even I know what I'm doing, but rather, even if you don't know me, you're not going to forget the song. You're not going to forget the performance. You're not going to forget it. Because the way all me deliver that, you're not going to forget that. I make sure I say, when everybody done, yeah, the song they're ringing in the ears same way. Trust me, I've done it. But do it plenty of time. Sometimes I walk. I hear somebody is like, who them want to try hold on? Who them want to try slow down? Any time of the day. I don't know. I don't even know who this person is. Hey, I even see people write back my own lyrics to me from a song when I'm doing in like 2007. I'm just to show you. So that's another thing too. A lot of times, because we don't have the fanfare, we don't have the loud fanfare behind me, we feel like nobody not really business. You know, we don't have the wealth of comments. Nobody in our comment section I say, yeah man, this is fire dog, yeah. Because we don't have that, we feel like saying nothing now go on for it. Everybody guilty of that. Everybody guilty of that. And we're quick to notice negativity. Think about it. Every time you go in the comment section of any video where you ever do, it's always the person where decides say, you know, they are gonna say something negative about your thing. That's the person you notice. And trust me, it happened to me everywhere. It's happened to me in the realm of education. Yeah, man. Even over the sun. Can you believe it? You have haters to academics. You know, because, well, I wouldn't do it like that and you're making it so difficult for the students to learn. You know you could have make a video yourself, right? You know you could have do that. Make a video yourself and reply to me with that video that you would have done as an alternative. Maybe you could have done that. But that's what happened. Like a lot of people are what they call it, or what? No, sorry, not them. This is my term. Some people call them keyboard warriors. I don't call them that. I call them comment creators. You see, like how you have content creators, they are comment creators. Yes. Yes. Yeah, man. Comment creators. You see me? So, I don't want to overstay my welcome, so I hope you understand. But we just have a mates. When we jam, we jam. When we just have a mates, when we jam, we jam. Take the bitter with the sweet, you hear that? That's the bitter with the sweet. Eh?